Wednesday's footy news for you on AFL.com.au, and former Melbourne President Paul Gardner has weighed into the tanking issue ignited by Brock McLean earlier this week, telling Radio SEN on Wednesday morning that he once left a game early because he didn't believe the Demons were trying to win.
It certainly looked to me as a spectator observer that there are a number of games that were questionable in terms of endeavour and how hard they were trying. And that I knew what they were doing and I knew why they were doing it, but I didn't have to watch it anymore.
And McLean's coach Brett Ratton said he's also been quizzed over tanking claims.
Personally, as a coach, I got investigated twice in regards to this, so I've gone through that procedure and the AFL have ticked it off.
When talk turned to this week's clash with top-of-the-table Sydney, Ratton revealed the Blues are set to regain a host of stars.
Waite, Walker and Robertson will be tested, and Simpson's got the all clear, which is great, so we've just got to get him through that final session to see if he's up and ready to go.
But the Blues will face a pumped-up Swans outfit, with Ryan O'Keefe set to celebrate his 250th match.
Be able to have that many games and a career that's gone for a number of years is something to be pretty proud of, and all the hard work that you put in that's been able to get to this point.
Adelaide coach Brenton Sanderson says concussed forward Kurt Tippett is recovering well, but won't take the field against Essendon on Sunday.
No, he wouldn't have mattered if this was the grand final or any final. He wouldn't have played this week. But he's every chance the following week. He's recovering really well, and monitoring his progress, he seems to be coming along probably as we expected. And ask me that question next week, might be a different answer.
In the West, Eagles coach John Worsfold has declared Dean Cox and Daniel Kerr as chances to line up in this weekend's big derby clash, despite injury concerns.
It's one of those things we assume they're in until they're ruled out. That's the same with everyone. So they specifically don't need a fitness test if they run around today, no worries. But you don't do a lot of work after a Sunday game.
Ross Lyon, on the other hand, believes his side needs to claim a big scalp if they're going to be a force come September.
Clearly the Eagles are up near the top of the ladder. We need to be able to earn the right to play finals. You've got to beat some good teams, and that's the challenge that lays in front of us, and we're really keen to test ourselves.
There were cheers at Collingwood training today as coach Nathan Buckley announced Andrew Cracker and Brent McCaffer would both return from knee reconstructions in the VFL this weekend.
I think at various times the environment of a footy club is obviously very challenging, and there's plenty of times you get knocked on your ass and that might be a bit flat around the place. But when you get two guys like Crack and Caff who have gone through what they've gone through and then push through the other side, and they'll play this week in the VFL, and their teammates, their coaches and everyone around the footy club are enormously proud of what they've been able to achieve.
And in further good news for the Pies, Dale Thomas, Darren Jolly, Steele Sidebottom, Harry O'Brien and Sherrod Wellingham are all available to face St Kilda.
And all of those boys train very well and will be considered for selection. For all intents and purposes, we'll have our best team on paper.
Meanwhile, Saints captain Nick Riewoldt revealed he's gone to radical lengths to help overcome his knee troubles. The treatment, which involves removing blood from the body, spinning it and injecting it into the knee, has also been used by basketballer Kobe Bryant and baseball star Alex Rodriguez.
No, we've managed it really well this year. I've tried a few different things over the last couple of months medically, which I've got a really good response from, so we'll continue to do those and hopefully it's problem-free for the rest of the year.
Gold Coast took advantage of the Queensland sun with a swimming session today, and Dion Prestia says it won't be long before they're making a splash on the field.
We're starting to play well in the last quarter, and our third quarters have improved in the last couple of weeks. Like that, teams haven't been able to just get 5 goals in a row in 10 minutes, so we've been able to stop that. So we've really matured as a team in the last couple of weeks.
And up the road in Brisbane, Daniel Rich says he's learned a lot from his 2-game suspension and is itching to repay his teammates in Saturday night's game against Richmond.
I did regret what happened and do regret not being able to play and not being able to play my role for the team and I suppose be out there and doing what I can to help get the win. But it was kind of something that you, as I mentioned before, don't want to be in the same situation again.
That's the news for today. Keep clicking back to afl.com.au for more updates.